Oh, stage 56, here we go. Hi guys, Retro Trek Ralph here, another issue of the Star Trek Next Generation Build US Enterprise 1701D by HeroCollector Eaglemoss. This time, magazine 15, build assembly, start on 56 assembly. Right, we have parts on this for 4 phaser banks. Quite happy we're getting this because we might actually be getting the saucer section complete. These are these red, if you can see in here, there's the running lights. Red and green, left and right, port and starboard, if I can keep them in my hand. Yes, so we put those somewhere. I assume they'll be lit along the way. Phaser banks there. Bottom side to what the nacelle we're completing. DM screws, GM screws, that's a new one. CP screws. So ignore 57 for a minute, we'll get around to that soon, if not later. So, right. We need these, we don't need that for a minute. I don't think that's going to be done too much anyway. Yes. So, okay, saucer section. The same as the last video here. This is kind of in the way, but it's not, but it is. Stop. Oh, no, told you I'd lose them. So, right. We need, this is going to be fun, because we need the phaser banks. For the first one, we need, because they're all numbered on the back anyway, that's a UO3, even though it says 56. Oh, come on. Right, so UO2, UO3, so UO6, UO2, UO1, which is, yeah. Oh, hold on. We're on this page over here. UO1, UO2, UO3. UO6, UO7, UO8. Ookie cookie. So we already have a phaser bank in place, which is on the front. So we get the picture from this one over here that you can't really see. I'm going for the phaser bank. Right, there. So I want UO1, which is the first one here. There's a curved corner, and I assume this one here, that's got another curved corner as well, so that will go over here. Looks pretty standard. It's a shame I can't put them in place and then screw them. This is going to be awkward to do, because all you're going to have to do is flip a lot, because you can't really just hold it up and then whatever. So these will be screwed all in place with what screws? CP screws. We have plenty of CP screws because of plastic ones. Okay, so let me just show now. I'm going to show you all put in there, but it's going to be a bit of a pain to do. Right. Let's do a fast forward. Should we do a fast forward? Let's do a fast forward. Not as long as I hoped. Well, hoped. Yeah, it's a funny word. So basically, I'll put the actual banks. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 underneath, held it in place. They would hold themselves a little tiny bit, but nothing major. So you could easily get this one screw. Once you push a screw in, you'll drop it out. So just put a screw in your screwdriver, hold it in place, maybe screw the center one in, or any, doesn't really matter so much. And then, you ready? You're left with, hopefully, that. There's a gap over here, yes. There's gaps on where the bits are. It could have done with being a full ring, like this part over here is a full ring of phaser banks. I wonder if that is a phaser bank. They never use that. But yeah, I'm happy that's been done. I'm not happy that there is still going to be, we have to put stickers on here for Enterprise and 1701 or wherever it's going to be. It could have done with being like the rest of them, because everything else is Enterprise over here. We've got to put his own bit on this. I'm sure they could have done something with it, but no, never mind. Never mind, shall we say. So that the phaser bank on the top of the saucer is done. There is an underneath one to do later, but not on this issue. So we have step C now. What we take is, right, your port and your starboard. Port, starboard. If it's going this way around, that's forward. Well, that's forward. You make sure you put the red one, formation lights are on the back, right over here. So only the red one's up here. These are keyed, so one part is lower than the other. So we need to see on this one which way it goes. Right, so this bit's going to be the lower bit. Okay. That seems to just, does it press in place? Yeah, because you've got that edge bit there you need to go over. You've got a thicker part right there and a thinner part over here, so that has to go that way. Port side. Starboard side looks like the mirror of. So have we got this bit that stays in place? Does it push any further in? Does it wedge itself in? I don't know. From below, push the red formation light, the saucer, reflector panel, push the green light, starboard. Picturing port and starboard. Yeah, it's left, right. Port, starboard. Port, like the old naval term was posh. Port, home, starboard. Port out, starboard, home. That's how you used to do it, but it's posh. So I'm guessing they just stay in place then. They are holding in, I suppose. Could do with a dab of glue, but let's hold faith. The build is going to go as it is. Yeah, we've got a light underneath this. Yeah, you got two red LEDs right in corner. Well, two lights at least anyway, and two green over here. It could be more white because the white light's too intense anyway. But we have got green lights there. We've also got the impulse. Can't really show you, but we will get round to that later on this build. Now, that's the saucer sorted. Okay, that's what we're done with. Hooray! Right, let's have a look. Let's get this over here. We need to get the nacelle back. So we have this nacelle here. Retrieve the battery box from the last issue. Okay, get the nacelle from this one. Out of the plastic. This is another heavy metal part. This is what's so good and what's so bad about this, is that these really heavy metal parts, they're not really necessary, but they seem to like them. So what I need is two GM screws. They're very small and they're very thin threaded screws. So I need to go no, diagonal, so it goes there and there. Okay, so it fits like that. This part over here, got screw there. Ignore the rest of the wiring for the time being. So I screw the GMs in. I mean, the yellow is admitting that it's part of the build, but not just yet. For the switch, I need two DM screws. So again, steady with your screw in. Trying to be grown up here. They're done. Now that just gives us this battery compartment underneath. Yeah, they're kind of thinking that we won't really see that, will we? Yeah, still puzzled what this is. Is it an on switch? No, this is next part. So what we need to do is this switch then goes over and then probably goes, it wants to go that way. where they've got it is the two wires are over here, so that the on's going to be forward and the off's going to be backwards, what the diagram is showing us. So I need two DM screws, which I've got two there. The ones that look like they've got the washer stuck to them, which gives a little bit more height of the actual screw head. It's fully needed, but once this falls to pieces when you're using it too much, then you're going to have problems. Like I am now, trying to put this in. There we go, one in, hold on, before it's fully tightened. That's going to be out of line all the way down. Okay. Again, if you over tighten these and the thread goes off, put a dab of super glue in there, screw it in as best as you can. That's switch on there, ridiculous, and then just let it set. Probably good practice to do most of these. If you're keeping it permanently as it is, because that one is going around, it is holding in place. Yeah, that's fine. I thought that was actually not right. So there we go with the actual doobraries. Now they've actually put hot glue on here to hold this the wires in, so that's a problem with the build. You will break these off, I assume, but that should be enough to connect to somewhere. I don't know. Turn over. Right, so off, yes, because the two are on the front there, off and on. I assume by what these sticking up will be in the way of something, but I'm going to leave that because I don't know where that will go. If that will be out of the way, fine. If not, I will fold them over. I don't know what's going in here, so I don't fully know. So this is like you're turning on each nacelle individually, which is a bit weird. So yeah, odd, strange, but I don't know. Should we go on to 57? No, there's a lot more on there anyway. Right, 57 is going to be the next part. We're going to do this into 4 parts. That's that one sorted, and the nacelle is on its way. So, that in mind, thanks for watching. Please follow me on social media. Please, if you can help, I do need a help with Patreon. If you could be a Patreon, because this is now coming. Oh, this might be coming weekly, and this is going to cost me a mint. If you like these videos, then please help the channel. If you don't, then I will just carry on anyway, but it would be amazing if I can get some new Patreons onto the channel and help out no end. Links are in the description below, social media links below. Give me a message, give me a comment, give me whatever else, and I'll see you in the video. Bye for now.